Hey there, Chervil people. Welcome back to Wicker's Wilderness. Alright, we are at Chervil Hill. You remember this place? Good Lord, look at the progress. Okay, so this is, a month and a half into the thing. It didn't take all that long. You can see my little scissors kind of for scale, but I'm going to use them later. Alright, so in this video I want to show you, we had a real hard freeze. It was, I think, 17 degrees down here. This is a potato plant. See how it's all melted? I mean, it's that one. I just want to show you the damage. I got an onion over here too, and they're just kind of tipped over. Some of them kind of stay up. So it was a real hard freeze, and it definitely hurt some plants. These Chervil were actually kind of a different color and a little bit wilted. Can you believe that? Look at this. Ooh la la. This is what I wanted to do. In the video that I want, shout out to French Cooking Academy, Stefan Wynn. He's holding this big bunch of chervil and just shaking it around. Like, you're gonna need chervil to make this béarnaise sauce. And I just wanted that to happen so bad in my life. I wanted to be able to shake chervil around in my hand. I wanted to have so much. And so I've done that. And all I did is go back to video 2, I think, and it shows you. We spread them in rows, and it just filled into this beautiful thing. If I can get it this angle, you can see that it is kind of like a hill. Oops, I dropped the phone, tilted it. Okay, so it is kind of like a hillside. The reason I got to do this in video, this is very important. The weather forecast for this weekend is going to get really cold, and we don't want to see the absolute death of all this chervil here. And yeah, so I'm going to harvest a ton of this, but I'm going to leave like half of it. Say I take all this, I'm going to leave half of it, and then I'm probably going to do like a destruction video where I show you, we'll see. But it might be all wilted like this. And if I do, unfortunately, I will make that video just to show you maybe this isn't a full-time winter plant for outdoors. And with that being said, on my first video, I think in the description, do you guys read my descriptions? You should. I say I'm going to keep going until I get seeds. Alright? So I'm going to keep these in containers. I have this. I think this is the Vertissimo, or maybe your normal kind of chervil. And then this is curled chervil. I don't know how many quarts this is or whatever. I don't know if it's a quart pot, but it's a kind of big pot. I wish it focused. There you go. See how it kind of gets white? I think that's just a deficiency in the soil. It doesn't mean it's going to die. But this will allow me to take it indoors and then bring it back out into the sunlight or wherever, but I want to go to seed. I want to let these things, leave them alone and let them produce seeds. That way I can actually have seeds. I mean, isn't that the whole point of the whole thing? You don't want to have to keep buying stuff. So in another video I wrote that both of these growing situations do have their advantages. It's really obvious Chervil Hill was a good idea, and it just totally worked out. But also, now that I know that they'll totally melt if it gets 17 degrees, the container ones is not a bad idea. So there's actually 4 of these. I got 2 of this variety in this size and 2 of this variety in this size, and we're going to try to get seeds of each and label them properly, so I can show you exactly what they are, the scientific name and maybe species and variety. There are differences. They just look different to me. Okay, and by the way, these ones, the stem is kind of the best part. It's like there's almost a minty effervescence. Without further ado, I'm going to take these scissors. I'll show you something pretty cool. So over here is a chive actually growing out. So that's one of your fine herbs too. So just in one little swipe of the scissors, I can get 2 of the fine herbs at once. I wish I could put this down and grab a bunch, but yeah, That is a lot of chervil. That's plenty. That's probably enough for a béarnaise, which would probably be enough to use for 2 steaks. Enough sauce for 2 steaks. Something about that, and you already got the parsley in the hand with you. They grow symbiotically, or I'll just say this, they don't seem to fight each other. Chives, onions, shallots, they rise above the chervil and don't really bother it. It seems like chervil's bothered by plants that are about its same size and height and width and all that type of stuff. This video is getting long. If they wilt in this horrible rain, freezing rain thing that we're supposed to get Saturday and Sunday, then I'll make this video showing you what happens, and maybe you'll be able to avoid some disaster. I'm just trying to teach you while I learn. At the same time, I don't know anything, so I'm just showing you. And then we're gonna have these container ones. You guys should probably plant some in containers just in case, because I'm sure there'd be a nifty little house plant. They're pretty, you know. There'll be another video probably about that. I'm gonna put one in my house and see if it keeps on going, or if I gotta put it in the sun or whatever. I'll just do everything I can think of. Chervil, it's a really delicious little herb. You guys gotta try it. Let me know if you like the videos. If you know anything about it, you can comment about it. There's a lot more videos coming. I think this might be number 5 actually by now. Don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.